is Miss Eliza Skinner.
Thank you. Kevin Townley. Yeah. All right, guys. So let's see if I can get this. Single life. We all have stories that we like, right? A lot of them? Like, let's see. Here's some of the truth about love. Can we see this? Can you guys? Boy meets girl. Boy snaps case of jewelry on girl's hand. We all laugh. Boy loses girl. Boy gets girl back. He saves her. She saves him right back. And then, that's the end. That's the end of the story. It's the end of the movie. Why? Because everything after that, super duper boring, guys. It's super duper boring, and we all know that that's the truth. The most famous love story in the world, most famous love story in the world, the one where they die at the end. We love that, because after that, the next most famous thing, we can bring those lights up a little bit, because either everybody dies at the end or it's everybody loves Raymond. I didn't put up a picture because I didn't want to bum you guys out right at the beginning. Because that's hella depressing. Have you guys seen an episode? Wow, I don't even want to talk to anybody. There are no good love songs about being in a relationship. There are great songs about getting in a relationship or losing a relationship or wanting to find somebody. There's none about just, I've been in it, I'm still in it, it's going on. That song, nobody wants to sing about that. Some of you guys are trying to beat the system right now. You're thinking, oh, wait a minute, what about Our House? It's a very, very, very fine house. That song's about drugs. Dig deeper, people. What about Still the One? Oh, what about You're Still the One? Also about drugs. All right? Let's Stay Together. Reference Let's Stay Together. You notice that song isn't, we're still together, and it's been so long now. I'm not sick of your face, because no one would sing that. Because they would all be sick of somebody's face after a while. Why is it better to be single? You know, I had to come up with some arguments, right? I had to speak about it. So I decided to Google it. Why is it better to be single than to be in a relationship? You know what came up? Tons of articles about why it's better to be in a relationship. You know why? Because people are overcompensating. Because single people are busy doing things, and married people are like, I can make a list. There's gotta be something. There's gotta be something. So I have some answers, since the internet didn't provide them. People who are single live longer. Yeah, we thrive, they say. We thrive. We put our stuff wherever we want it. I have all my stuff where? In the right places. Used to live with a guy. They were in all the wrong places, so now they're right. I don't have to check before I do stuff. I get to do whatever I want, whenever I want. Speaking of which, we get to have sex. There's been a lot of arguments about, like, oh, I get to have sex whenever I want it. Okay, if you're in a relationship, you have a 1 in a million chance of having sex with one person in a million. I have 1 million in a million. I don't have one person I have to go to and be like, right time of day, right day of the week, right day of the month, right month of the year, right whatever. I just clock them. I choose, everybody else lose. Because a great man once said that, well, I don't know what he said. He said a lot about new pussy. The only thing better than new pussy is new dick. I'm sorry, Cynthia's face. I'm sorry, but you know I'm right. The bathroom door's always open too. That's great. I live free, like a wild animal. You don't see wolves in the forest going, oh no, I gotta close it and lock it. I just have to have some time to myself. No, you just shit anywhere. Fucking animal. We all are. This is how humans evolved. We were nomads, walked across the land. We found people we wanted, we made babies with them. We left the babies and went on and had careers. They were raised by the wild and they grew strong. And if they didn't, well, they became monkeys. Monkeys, the product of relationships, that's what I'm saying. And so now to address some specific arguments that we've heard tonight, don't dress up. Don't dress up when you're in a relationship, right? No. Well, don't worry about that relationship because it's going to be gone soon. Because, I mean, right? Elna made a lot of points about, like, getting in shape. The single things. Your single list was get in shape, solo show, get creative. That's great stuff. That's good stuff to do. That's like... Oh, you guys are so stunned. I just blew your minds. You're like, oh my God, single people are more productive. We are. You remember hearing about what he did at work? I was reading a book. I mean, come on, what's not wrong? Not enough time to stuff ravioli into each other's mouths? Oh, people in relationships are 7.5 pounds heavier. Sorry, guys. That's just science. That's not a judgment, it's science. Once you're in a relationship, your notes got all short. Didn't even write anything down. Too busy with the ravioli. You went to fucking Africa. Did that get published anywhere, Elna? Yeah, okay. Big fat single story got published. Just saying. I mean, isn't this supposed to be the portrait of what singledom looks like? Isn't this like put a cat on their heads? I mean, I love you guys. You're the funniest people ever, but they look single, right? Let's see. Josh, girlfriend at home. That's very New York. Cling to that relationship for the rent money. No, it's working! It's working! It's so much cheaper this way. I don't know if you're bad at being single or just bad at being cool. Let's see, Beyonce, yeah, no single women are pretending to be married, though. And I think that chorus was wrong. I believe it was... There's been a lot of arguments also against being single because of loneliness. Single people are lonely. You guys know about Friends, right? I spend a lot of time with those. And yeah, I have a man sometimes. I don't need to call him a boyfriend though, because we're not caged animals. Because I don't know his name. So it would be real weird if I was like, boyfriend? We just don't speak. So, in conclusion, we're told a lot of stories, right? Oh, God, ugh. And so often they end with, and they lived happily ever after. And so much more often. It looks like this. I'm Eliza Skinner.